Have you ever had that feeling of being followed? You glance back, but no one is there. Now imagine that. At first, you see nothing, but moments later, a disturbing figure appears and starts following you. That's exactly what happened here to a woman on her way home from work.
Hey! Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out!
Panic takes over her body as the figure begins to materialize in front of the cameras. The woman runs and screams. Her fear is unmistakable. The figure stops, and she escapes in sheer desperation. This moment triggered a huge memory for me, my first encounter with the supernatural. It was eerily similar, but in my case, there were no cameras recording. A video recorded by a body camera worn by a police officer captures a routine action, a simple stop for a document check. But in that moment, something very strange is caught on camera.
License, registration, please.
Yeah,
It's not a big deal.
here's my license, but, this is my mom's card, so...
Where are you headed to where you're speeding and missing stop signs?
I was just headed to a friend's house. It's, like, literally right there. It's,
Okay,
a birthday party.
got it.
Not mine, but...
Any drugs or alcohol in the vehicle?
No, of course not.
All right. Sit tight, sir. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Your registration is... What the...
Sarah?
In a split second, as the woman looks away, the girl in the car vanishes. The most bizarre part, the car's camera also captures the entire scene. But where did she go? Could it be some kind of glitch in the Matrix? Reading the comments on this post, people share countless theories. Some say it looks like a scene straight out of a movie. Others believe it's just an edited video. However, many argue that since it was a police body camera, it couldn't have been faked, suggesting it might genuinely be some kind of a known supernatural phenomenon. The truth is, no one could agree on what really happened in this case. Have you ever heard someone call your name, even though you know no one is around? A group of men enters a warehouse, and out of nowhere, they start hearing something deeply unsettling.
Se escucha adentro, ¿no?
At first, they laugh at the situation, but soon they realize something is seriously off. It's as if that voice is coming from inside one of the warehouses. People in the comments of the video even suggested they call the police, thinking it could be a case of abduction or something similar. However, they simply finished their work and left, and the voices stopped just as suddenly as they started. Witnessing something like that would undoubtedly send chills down anyone's spine. A young woman bought a statue of St. Jude Thaddeus. But hold on, don't confuse him with Judas Iscariot, the one who betrayed Jesus. Thaddeus is one of Christ's apostles, known for helping with impossible causes and desperate situations. However, the young woman's sister accidentally dropped the statue, and what they discovered was, to say the least, bizarre.
O sea, qué miedo. Mi hermano tenía ese San Judas, lo compró, nadie se lo dio, pero lo compró y se le cayó. Todo bien, no pasa nada. Se le cayó y todo. Cuando se le cayó, y porque cayó así en dos partes, miren lo que había dentro. O sea, y viene de una tienda. No sé si sea normal y no les miento, miren. Viene hasta pegado. Una cruz volteada.
Inside the statue, there was something that looked a lot like an inverted cross. This discovery left the young woman completely shaken. She initially thought it might just be a structural support and that she was overthinking it. But looking at it more closely, I'm not so sure. Reports about the case suggest it could be connected to Satanism, where the inverted cross is often seen as a symbol of rejection of Christianity or even defiance against faith itself. Examining it closely, it truly does resemble an inverted cross, making the whole situation even more unsettling. Nowadays, security cameras are everywhere in supermarkets, pharmacies, people's homes, and even on the streets. In this case, a security camera captures something that is, at the very least, intriguing. A translucent figure slowly passes right in front of the camera. I tried to figure out if it could just be a glitch or something reflecting on the lens, but I'm not so sure. What do you think? Can security cameras really capture supernatural phenomena? Experiencing poltergeist activity at home is deeply unsettling. If it goes on for an extended period, it can truly have a direct impact on your life, especially if you're a mother. That's exactly what happened in this video.
Leave us alone. We're not scared of you anymore. Leave us alone. Just sit back down. Just sit back down. I'm not waking up the babysitter. This is crazy. Leave us alone. Look at us. Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby.
The mother has to stay strong for her daughters as strange things start happening. The crib moves and the door slams shut. She gets up and even speaks to whatever might be there, saying, "Leave us in peace. We're not afraid of you anymore," but it's clear she is still terrified, even as she tries to stay brave for her children. It's truly a terrifying situation to endure. In Massachusetts, two young women were out hiking in a somewhat isolated area filled with abandoned apartment buildings. As they walked past one, they couldn't believe what they saw.
I feel like they're doing a ritual. This is not a game.
The strangest part of all is that it doesn't look like someone watching a movie or show. It genuinely seems to be happening right there. One of them even mentioned in the video that it felt a lot like some kind of ritual. One of the women asks if it's real, if it's actually happening. You can hear a piano playing and some people chanting, voices that, to me, sound absolutely chilling. Could it really have been what they suspected? Was some kind of ritual actually taking place there? Every now and then, or actually, quite often, I'm walking down the street, and some guy recklessly pops a wheelie on a motorcycle right next to me. Honestly, I've always wondered, why take so many risks for no real reason? The risk of falling, getting hurt, wrecking the bike, or even injuring others, it's a lot to gamble with just to do that. You'd have to really love it to take on all those risks. Now, let me ask you something. Ghosts are said to manifest in our world, often seeking what they loved most in life, places, people, or even certain actions. If a motorcyclist loved doing wheelies so much, could it be possible to see something manifesting in that form? And here's another question. If the person loved doing wheelies but didn't have a motorcycle, let's say, they only had a bicycle, could they still materialize doing what they loved most on Earth? At this point, you might be thinking I'm crazy, right? Well, let's see if you still think that after watching this video. Yes, the ghost of a wheelie-popping rider was caught on camera. Not on a motorcycle, but on a bicycle, a perfectly executed stunt that would make even the toughest wheelie critic proud. Do you believe that shadowy figures, often called skinwalkers, roam our world? They're said to wander through forests, streets, and even inside our homes. Don't believe it? Then watch this video. This video really looks like something created by artificial intelligence. But honestly, it's pretty well done, don't you think? Soon enough, it's going to be almost impossible to tell if a video is real or fake. Creepy stuff. What could possibly go wrong in an innocent video made by a mother and her daughter? Well, something truly bizarre was caught on camera.
Acabo de perder 500 calorías en 3 segundos. ¿Cómo lo lograste? Se me cayó mi hamburguesa.
A shadowy figure passes quickly in the background. Apparently, neither of them noticed it during the recording. Creepy. This video reminds us that encounters with the supernatural can happen when we least expect them.